Hello. Right, so we've discovered in this room, it's full of clutter at the moment, but this is what's classed as an annex. So this is an extra space. The fifth bedroom, and there's a kitchen. So this is going to be a separate entrance. So if we're in the big house, you can still use this space for guests. It's got its own bathroom, and this would obviously be a double bedroom. But when we've been looking, we've discovered this space. So we've cut a hole out, and if you can see between the kitchen and this room, there's a big empty space. So this is ideal. We're going to now use that. This wall will be partition will come out, and it'll make it into a, I don't know, like extra storage, a wardrobe space. So that's a bit of a bonus that we've come across that. Any other updates that have happened since the last time? The last video, we've now blocked off this original doorway into the kitchen. So that'll be plastered. It's all prepped to get plastered from tomorrow. We've took out the fireplace. I think we might have shared that already. I think this is just going to be a flat wall. Just a minute, William. Just a minute. That's going to just be a flat wall. This room's nearly all prepped, ready to be plastered. So we're going to have cupboard space here, so we can still access the leg roof, so we don't have to move that. That would be expensive to do that. So it'll be a cupboard, 900 cooker, set of drawers, corner cupboard, sink, dishwasher in here. We're going to keep these cupboards. There's going to be like a pantry space in here, useful space. We're not going to have any wall units on the top. Just basically save the cost of that, and also visually I like it better just to maybe have shelves. This boiler be gone, so this is the next big decision as to what to do in this space. It looks a bit like a coffin. If you imagine that boiler not there, it's a bit strange. So we're trying to think of ideas as to what to put in there. Doesn't really make sense to put a wood burner in. It would cost such a lot of money because it would have to be obviously HETA registered for your insurance and such things. And will people really want to light the fire in here? We're not sure whether just to close it off. The fridge will go here, so again it's probably not the best place to put a cooker. We're gonna plan for this window. The radiator was there, but because it's such a beautiful view, there, you can see the beach behind that yellow house, the beach down there. It seems such a shame to not use that space as a window seat. So we've taken the radiator away. There's going to be a wall unit there, like a Welsh dresser type unit. So we're thinking of putting a radiator, a tall rad on that wall there behind this door. So that's the plan for in here. Other development is the flooring in here. I would like wood effect flooring, so whether we go for tiles that look like wood, or we'll work with the wood floor that's already here. Like you can see, this wood flooring that's already down, floorboards. So that's a big decision we've got to make in the next few days as to whether or not we sand these and seal them, or under here it's got boards down that look like have been protecting the floor. So once this room's all plastered, make as much mess as we want on the carpets, rip the carpets up and see what we're left with. So we're hoping to make a decision about this floor this week, so we know whether or not we need to be measuring up and ordering floor tiles, or getting a sander in, getting the place all sanded and sealed before the kitchen is fitted. So that's the kitchen. That's an update on the kitchen and the extra space we found in the annex. So right, I might take you upstairs. Come on, we'll take you upstairs because we've changed things around up here as well. In the lounge. We've moved the furniture around. So instead of having a sofa in this spot, look at that view. Isn't it gorgeous? As you can see, this window here, the seal's popped on that window. So there's a way we can get that fixed. I think it's to do with this rubber sealing. So as you can see, it's like it's being cleaned from the inside, but it's got water or something inside of the double glazing unit. So that'll have to be replaced or fixed. But so we definitely don't want to use this space up with a sofa. We want to be able to walk right up to this window and enjoy the view. We're trying to decide what to do about that fireplace, whether to keep it or not. I have a little bit of an idea that it would be really nice to have a wood burner, but again, it's the cost of having it installed properly. We can do it, but it's the cost of having it installed properly. Then another development we've thought of is this wall unit. Oops, sorry. This shelving unit, we were playing around with it last night. We're going to take a couple of these shelves out, put the telly on an actual bracket in the wall unit so it can be put away, and we're going to make a door to fit on here. So the door, it might have separate doors at the top. Maybe the top two shelves would be separate door. Then the next shelf would come down, and it could be like a, you know, like on a hinge. So eventually it would fold back across this wall here. So it means if you're in the room and you don't want to watch TV and you want it just to be a social space, that can be closed off. And there's no problem with having TV units and taking up extra space. It means we're going to have a big sofa across that back wall there. And another sofa probably far back along there. Just ignore my children lying there. And possibly a couple of... We have discussed maybe another window seat here or low armchairs or something in that that bay window. So yes, that's this room. Is anything else changed? Do I take you up onto the top floor? See if there's anything else up here. We've started stripping the wallpaper off. My job is stripping wallpaper so that this bedroom here is almost ready. And it doesn't need, the plaster's actually quite good. It's got a few little cracks, so whether we decide to just patch that up, or I think because this is a small room, I would quite like this wallpaper as well, and like a nice patterned wallpaper. And because the ensuite isn't no shower, we could maybe even put wallpaper in here as well to match. So we've got that decision to make. And then into the top bedroom, this again is like wood chip. This is all going to come off. I'm going to strip this bedroom. And maybe I fancy going like a dark colour in here, maybe like a navy blue or something. And then again, just look at that view. Isn't that amazing? It's a beautiful day. This seal's popped. It's another seal that's popped on this window. See how the condensation, it's like water inside of the double glazing unit. That'll have to be fixed. And you can see there on the beach. It's freezing cold today, but it looks beautiful when you're indoors looking outside, but it's bitter cold. Like you can see right over there. So yes, that's it. That's us. So we've still got lots of work to do. We've done a schedule of works from now till Christmas, and we're needing to get it all done between now and Christmas as much as we are. We're not going to be tackling the the back annex, just the main house. If we can get a plasterer or a decorator, it'll give Will an extra 2 weeks to give him a little bit of breathing space. But really he needs to just crack on with the plastering because it's really tight for time to try and find a plasterer now. So it looks like he's going to be just cracking on and doing that. And then we've got a little bit of time to try and recruit a painter who's not busy between now and Christmas to come and get paint and decorating for us, or somebody to help do some tiling, that sort of thing. But if not, there is the time scales there. It just means that the main bathroom won't be touched between now and Christmas. But he's got another job starting in January, so it'd be brilliant if we can kind of find a painter and somebody to help out with tiling. But that's an update from Criccieth. Sunday afternoon, the end of week 1. Aye, it's only week 1. So we've done quite a lot. I think the key is the fact that we've stayed here, and I know it's a little bit upside down, but oh God, look, if you look over there, I don't know if I can scroll in, you can see people driving on the beach. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. Can you see the cars? Is it cars? Can you see them? I don't know what that place is. Is that Black Rock Sands? I'm not sure. I don't know, but I can see the cars on the beach. Lovely. So yes, what was I saying? Yes, end of week 1, and we're quite happy. We've stayed here. We know exactly the house inside out now, so it's nice to be able to do that and see how the rooms all flow, work together, deciding what to put where, because you turn up and you chuck a sofa in, and then after a couple of days it doesn't work. So we've we've had the benefit of being here a little while now, and we know a little bit better about the house and how it all works and how it'll fit together. Other thing we really need to sort out is the heating. We've had a couple of people out and nobody seems to be in much of a hurry. I think at home they would have been straight back on the phone. You would have had a price by now, booked them in to do the work, but it's just a different pace of life here for some reason. There's not maybe the competitiveness of if you don't get the job somebody else will. There's just not enough tradesmen here. Means they can charge more, and means they can be a little bit more relaxed, which is a bit frustrating when you're used to working how we do. We'll just want an answer and want a price straight away, get them booked in. So we'll be chasing people tomorrow and trying to get it all tied up. I might even share with you our schedule of works when I get it all written down a bit better. I'll keep it accountable. And I think it's important, especially if I'm going to be at home, that I've got an idea and we're going to talk about it over the phone without having a major bloody domestic divorce about it, because how long I think things will take and how long they take in reality is always a little bit different. So we'll be able to see exactly where we're on track and if we're running ahead, if we're behind, and all of that. So it's all good. Okay, there's an update for you. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.